How's everyone doing today? Well, today I'm going to keep working on my garlic beds here that I started digging last week. I didn't show that, I just didn't have time. But I'm up here for a day or two so I can try to get some work done and get my gardens in. Second ones I guess. The first ones were way over there that we did this last year. But I'm trying to get these ones dug in so we can have some garlic for next year and do a few other beds. So I started last week. They're 30-inch beds. And I think I did about 30 feet long, but I'm actually going to make them 50 feet long because I want 50-foot beds. And ideally, hopefully get some a greenhouse up here in the next year or so. And then we'll do another bed here, 18 inches apart here. So we can try to do two beds here, two 50-foot long beds. And we'll see how that goes. There's a lot of rocks in here I was digging out the other day, and it's kind of uneven. But the pigs have rooted all through here. You can see they've all done that. And pigs are gone. We took them to the butcher last Sunday, so hopefully we'll get the pork in the next week or so. They did a job kind of. They're kind of sporadic. They did it more so down at the end of the fence. They're hard to see, but that's okay. I might chop that up later on as well, so we can have some squashes and corn down there probably. See how that works. But anyways, let's get digging. What I was doing actually too with shovel. I don't have a walk behind tractor, so I'm doing this by hand. We got the tiller, but from tilling the other garden bed last year, it just brought all the weed seeds up. So I'd rather just do this by hand. It's a bit slower, but that's the way it goes sometimes. So I'm going to measure this out here, so it's 50 feet long, and then get to it. And oh, here's Taco the cat. Hi, Taco. He's coming through. He's going to fit through he did. He loves his pets. Come say hi to everybody. Say hi, everyone. This is Taco. He's such a good cat. He's a little burn cat. Okay, Taco, let's get to work here. Oh yeah, what I was saying was I was digging the shovel through the center here first just to loosen up. And I was going along with the shovel along the edge just to edge it. And then I'll get some rabbit and chicken manure, and I'll just top it in here and just kind of level it off. And we'll have to see what happens with all this quackgrass remnants as well here, because this could be a pain for next year going back. So I'm just going to measure this first here, 18 inches, so I can get my next stake in. Here, 18-inch path here. Just going to do this quickly with the little rock here. Measure the next one here, 30 inches for the next. 30 inches there. Okay, we'll just do that quickly for now. And then we'll go down to the far end here. And I think we're going to just measure out our 50 feet and see where it brings us. I think it might be roughly about to here. So I'm going to have to go to the far end here and quickly measure. I forget exactly how much it was. I think roughly 34 feet I said. So I'm trying to set my beds up properly here. Instead of eyeballing it. Okay, there's 20 feet here. Another 20 feet here. Okay, so there's the 10 feet there. I will just measure out here quickly, and I'll be back when we get this all figured out and roped up. Okay, I got this bed all dug now. Got it all edged out. It's still chunky, but what I'm going to do is get some chicken and rabbit manure and pop it in. Ideally, you want the chicken manure to probably sit for a year, but I'm not too concerned because garlic's a heavy feeder. This probably hasn't been fed in a while, so it'll probably just disperse fairly well, and it's wet, so it should hopefully soak in. So what we'll do here, we'll head over to the barn here and get us our wheelbarrow and shovel, and we will get us a load full of manure. And there's Charlie and Dingledorf, our 2 cows we'll be butchering January, looking pretty big. How's it going? Can't tell which is which anymore because they both look the same in color. Okay, I'll see you in the barn. And I probably should have brought my dust mask because I forgot it. I always get allergies when I'm in the barn here. Hay really does a job on me. Rabbit manure, from what I understand, you can use it right away. It's not hot like chicken manure that has to sit for the year or so. And this definitely needs to be cleaned out. It hasn't been done for a while. I'm just breaking it up in here as I go, so it's loose for when I take it over. You can probably hear the cows are really angry over there in the stall. That smells ripe. All right, I'll finish this off and then we'll see you back on the other side. So with my luck, bring over the wheelbarrow, fell over and bent one of the barn pieces a bit so it's not sitting up flat. So now I gotta do it hard way and just dump it and scoop her down. I'm just gonna take a little bit and just sprinkle it all in, just so I get it all the way down and mixed in a bit. So there's something in there at least. Okay, pretty happy with that. I'll just finish the far end there and we'll rake it in a bit. So this definitely is not the easiest way to make a new bed, but that's the way it goes. What I plan on doing is probably getting a tilther so I can tilt it a bit and just break it up on the top layer so it's a little looser. But for now, we'll just break it up with a rake here. It's going along nicely. It's not that bad actually. Probably take it about a year for me to get this beds loosened up how I'd like them. Might be a little hard to plant the garlic because it's still kind of hard underneath, but that's the way that's what we're working with for this year. And having the manure in there too will help loosen it up a bit as well. All right, the clouds are coming in pretty quick here, but I got the bed done just in time here. Sorry, the light's a bit dark now. So I've given it just a quick little rake over, focus some of the chunks, and then of course my rake broke on half the one side. So I was just doing what I could, but it looks all right for your first bed. Obviously I like it a little bit less chunky there, less dirt clods like that. But it's gonna do what I'm gonna do. I'll plant the garlic, and since I don't have any mulch here yet, we've got a few piles of wood chips that I'll wood chip for my mulch this year. Ideally, you don't want to use wood chips for market garden because you can't really use your seeder in there. But I'll just end up transplanting lettuces in there next year for the second rotation, and then let the wood chips break down and add nutrients to the soil there and loosen up. So what we'll do, I'll finish this tomorrow once we get some garlic in and get the wood chips on. Okay, it's the next morning here. It rained quite a bit last night, so things are wet, but that's okay. Like I said, I was hoping it might be raining so I could put some of that manure, absorb the nutrients into the ground by raining on it a bit. I just gave it a quick rake to loosen up a wee bit, and I separated some of my garlic this morning, just ready to go. So what we'll do, I think I'm going to do 4 rows for this bed, maybe 3, we'll see what happens. I might just start right here quickly and we'll see how it looks. Some of the cloves are pretty big, which is pretty awesome. So we'll just stick it right at the very end. I should have a dibbler for this, but I don't have one made yet. And I need to actually, you know what, I might go get a post or something so it's easier to stick them in So I'll be right back. Okay, I got a piece of rebar here. What I'm going to do, I'll just go down every few inches and just kind of make a bit of a hole here. Be better than what I'm just pushing it in. It might take a while, but it's better than nothing. You use what you have for the first season or two at your new plot here, and hopefully this winter we can figure some new tools out. This will probably take me a half hour to do this all, which is slower than I'd like to do it, but it's okay. I'm just going to try the spacing here and see if spacing will work for 4 across. Yeah, it should be good for 4 across. Sometimes I do 5, but we'll try 4 and see how that works. I think a lot of people just do 4. Okay, so I'll just grab some garlic quickly. We'll just drop it in the holes. And don't forget, when you plant your garlic, you want the root side down. Okay, I'll finish getting the holes made, and we'll come back once I get this all finished up and show you the next step. Alright, we got all the holes poked in. Definitely need to make a dibbler for next year because this was way too slow and kind of hard on the hand using a piece of rebar. But nonetheless, here we go. First garlic planting on the homestead. Hopefully this will be a good crop. We need to make another bed so we can get some more in. And it was just snowing a few minutes ago lightly. It's that time of year, end of October. I think I broke up enough from my garlic this morning to have enough for the beds here. Okay, I'll finish this off, and next step we'll get some mulch wood chips for the top. Okay, so it's a different day today. I've been getting my beds finished here. I didn't show you the whole process the other day because I didn't show you the whole process the other day. I was kind of limited on time. So the idea was to use the tractor to go bring the wood chips over for my mulch for the top dressing for the garlic, and the hydraulics haven't been working well on it. So I had to hand bomb it onto the 4-wheeler trailer and bring it over and lay it down, which took longer than I was hoping. But I got halfway down and I need to finish that today here. And my goal is I want to dig this other bed here. I lined it up, stringed it up the other day. So I'm hoping to go down and get most of it done in the next half hour, an hour. Because when Kristen gets back from her school bus run, we have a whole bunch of chickens to butcher today. So that's on the list today as well. So there you have it, guys. I just wanted to show you the first garlic beds on the homestead here. And I'm hoping to have this one done, maybe one more if I get time. We're still lucky it's end of October, and we've really only had one frost and no snow yet, so we're looking good. So thanks for watching, guys. Hope you enjoyed that video on prepping my new beds for garlic here. Hope you have a great day. Hope you're still gardening out there, and we'll see you out there. Happy gardening.